Well, happy Wednesday, y'all. And Mama is coming back. This is part two of a video that I had did. So if you didn't see part one of No, I Do Not Get High, this is not going to make sense. So go back and look at the video called part one, No, I Do Not Get High. Then come back and view this part two. Otherwise, this is not going to make no sense because I'm just going to pick up from where I left off on part one. So now, like I was saying, okay, so the cousin was coming and he was bringing his girl. So I had two issues, house in a disarray. Now I have to entertain because it's not just a male cousin coming who can just go in his man cave. It's a female. So she's not going to, want to be, naturally, she's going to want to talk to the wife and cousin going to be with the husband. Honey, you talking about somebody that was hot, okay? Now, this is me. I don't know if this is nobody else, but this is me, okay? And I'm keeping it 100, okay? When I get mad, okay, with my husband, okay, when we have an argument, and yes, we do have arguments, honey. Yes, 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 hunty, yes. Work, hunty, work. Honey, I'm tired, okay? Because where that came from, okay? Yeah. So anyway, and again, no, I do not get high, okay? I haven't been smoking any weed, and I have not had a countdown, okay? Like I told y'all in part one. All right, moving on. I'm trying to tell y'all why Mama is tired and why her eyes is a little low, okay? I had an eye doctor's appointment today. I will get to that, okay? But I'm tired, okay? And I have a cold. We're going to get it together, okay? So let me finish explaining, okay? Not explaining. Let me finish explaining why Mama tired, okay? All right, now. No more interruptions now from y'all. I ain't having these interruptions now on my show, okay? All right, y'all. So let me stop playing. So anyway, okay. So I'm the type of person like this. When I'm, for instance, okay, if I just got finished getting into an argument with my husband, okay, and I'm mad, and somebody shows up, you're gonna know that Mama ain't feeling good right then and there, okay? Mama got an attitude. You gonna know Mama got an attitude. You gonna might if you don't know me, you gonna figure, oh well, she she bougie or she act funny. So his cousin did not arrive right after we had argued. But honey, it takes me more than just 20 minutes to calm me down, okay, and get my you know what I'm saying, my mug right, okay? So by the time cousin arrived like an hour later, my mug still broke down. Okay, I'm still hot. Okay, so I can't turn that off. Okay, I don't care. I cannot just switch that off and be like, oh, hi, how you? No, honey, I can't turn that off. So when his cousin and his cousin girl arrived at my home, honey, it was broke down. Okay, I could barely smile. Hi. Honey, that woman, and you know us women, we know when another woman is either acting funny or she got a little attitude or something ain't right. Now, a guy would be like, oh, what's wrong? You be trying to tell your girl, did you see how his wife was acting? What you talking about, baby? I ain't see, well, she was fine. Men just don't see it, but women know right off the bat, okay? So that woman knew. She didn't know me, so she didn't know if I was just a funny acting person, a bougie person, or what, okay? Um, okay, so she came in and she sat there, they both sat down in the living room and so they wanted to go to the store to get some Calgons because they're gonna have a little, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. What you been up? Just a little gathering, okay? Honey, I was not feeling a gathering, okay? So the cousin was like, well, come on, man, we're gonna run to the store get some Calgons. I call them Calgons, okay? That's just my words. Um, and the cousin was like, "Oh, and you can stay here, with with her, and get to know each other." Now, mind you, when they came in, I had my headphones on. I was sitting on the couch. I was looking at some videos. No, I was on Instagram looking at doing something on Instagram, and probably flipping back and forth. Okay, I kept my earphones on. Okay, I was not feeling it. Okay, I was so pissed with my husband. Now I am truly embarrassed. Okay, so my mug is really broke down. Okay, because I'm embarrassed. I mean, I am embarrassed beyond embarrassed. Okay, so he like, well, you can stay here, with her and chill and talk, get to know her, and we gonna run to the store get some Calgon. She was like, I know, she looks like she's a little busy right now, so no, I'll just ride with y'all. And I apologized to her later once I had got myself together. And I told her, it was nothing against you. When you first came, you probably thought, oh, she funny acting. Oh my God, she bougie. I said, honey, it was not towards you. I said, but you're a woman just like me. And you know how it is when you just get into an argument with your man, and then somebody come along and you just can't flip the script or flip the light switch on and off just that quick, and you mad now, uh-uh. And she, oh yeah, girl, I know. So she understood where I was coming from. I said, so it was nothing against you, honey. I was just so pissed with my husband right before y'all came. Okay. And I could not turn that off or wipe it off or turn it around, honey. I'm sorry. So once, I was calmed down, I explained that to her. And we actually had a good time. Very nice lady. Oh, we had a ball. Okay. Let me just tell you, we had a ball. Okay. We had good conversation. We just had a ball. Okay. So anyway, getting to why mama tied. So I ended up having a gathering. Okay. That was not planned. It was not scheduled, honey. It wasn't feeling it at all. End up having a gathering that I actually ended up enjoying, and we had a good time, honey. And that gathering ended about let's say that ended about 11 something. 11 something. Okay. Now, so they left, everybody left. Oh, it ended up being more than just the cousin and his girlfriend, because like I said, the cousin came from down Ocean City. So once one of the cousins that live up here found out that one of the cousins from the other neighborhood, from the other town, was here, then they wanted to come so they could holler at the cousin who they hadn't seen even longer than we hadn't seen her. So then, so it ended up being, and that cousin brought one of their kids with them, so they ended up playing with my kids in the playroom. And it was just we ate, and we had a ball. After we ate and everything, the guys ended up retreating to the man cave, and me and her was up here chilling and talking. And then my daughter came because she had to pick up my granddaughter, and my daughter stayed for a little bit and talked and chatted it up for a while. And honey, like I said, about 11 something, it was all shut down. So I sat on the couch, my husband sat on the couch, and we was just like going, how you had for you, like, oh, we had a nice time, boo. We really enjoyed ourselves, blah, 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 blah. Whew. So we just kind of sitting there looking at each other like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, you tired? Yeah, I'm tired. So finally my husband was like, well, baby, I'm getting ready to go to bed because I am tired. I said, yeah, I know you tired, hon. Go ahead. I said, and I was had my headphones on again after they left. I was getting ready to watch a few videos. Well, honey, I started watching a few videos. By the time my husband said he was getting ready to go to bed, I guess it was like 12 by then. And I said, all right, boo, I ain't going to be that long. He was like, well, how long you going to be out here? I said, not that long, because I'm tired. Because I had got up at 5 o'clock. Okay, so I hadn't had no nap or nothing. Okay, so, honey, I said, I'm going to watch one more video, and then I'm coming to bed. Child, all I know is that video ended up watching me here. When I woke up, that thing was done. The screen was blank because I was looking at it on my tablet sitting on the couch. Honey, I had sat there and went to sleep. Okay? When I got up, it was about 1 something. I said, Lord, let me get up and go in this room. So, mind you, my goal is to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay? So, it's already 1 something. Okay? So, with my goal of trying to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I do try to be in the bed between 9 and 9:30, because it's hard to get up at 5 if you ain't going to bed till 1 a.m. So no, I be trying to go to bed around 9:30 so that my 5 o'clock hour don't seem so hard to get up. I'm not as tired. But honey, after that all day, and then watch a few videos, honey, I fell asleep on the couch, honey, got up at 1 something, went to bed, honey. And before I knew it, honey, that alarm was blowing it up, okay? And I said, there is no way When my alarm went off, y'all, I said, there is no way that it's 5 o'clock already, because it literally felt like I had just laid down and like 5 minutes had went by and that alarm was going off. I was in disbelief. I had to, like, for a minute I was just like, no, I'm dreaming. That is not the alarm. Honey, it was the alarm. Well, guess what? Mama got out that bed, honey, got that alarm, reset it for 5:30. Okay, I said I'll get up at 5:30. Give me a half hour, because I ain't gonna be able to do it. Honey, that thing seemed like 1 minute went by this time. Okay. Honey, that thing went off and I said, no way. Got up again. I said, you know what? I'm going to get me 1 hour. I said, now I know I'm going against the rule. I'm going against my code and everything, but I'm sorry. I'm going to get up at 6:30. Okay. So I set my alarm for 1 hour from that time. 6:30, honey. That thing went off way too fast. I got mad. When that alarm went off at 6:30, I got mad. I jumped up out the bed. Now, I don't usually jump up out the bed, but I jumped out that bed like I was rushing and running. I just was mad. So I jumped up out the bed, turned that alarm off, and stormed out the room. And I went right to the bathroom to the shower, because I said, I have got to be woke up. I couldn't do my regular routine of going. Usually I'll get up, turn my alarm off, and put my robe on, and then I'll go in the kitchen and put my water on for my coffee. You know, my little routine I do. You know, read my little daily bread, eat my breakfast, blah, blah, blah. Do all this stuff. Then I'll get in the shower, and then I'll, do, my glamorous, life stuff. Okay, you know how the little routine. Well, honey, that wasn't happening this morning, okay? The last thing I wanted to see was some coffee, some breakfast, some robe, some nothing. Out the room, straight in the bathroom, okay? Turned that shower on, okay, and I got in the shower. I said, I have got to be woke up, because I'm so mad right now because I'm so tired. So that did help me. Once I got in the shower, I was just like, because I actually had an appointment today, so I definitely needed to get up. So I got up and got my shower and stuff, honey. I went on and got dressed, and did my, what I did, honey, to come to see you all, okay? Got to look beautiful, honey. Excuse me, y'all. So anyway, my head was itching. So anyway, yeah, so my routine was all screwed up this morning. So I just jumped in the shower, got myself together, and then I had to do my daughter's hair, because it was almost time for her to go. And then I still wasn't finished getting myself together. So once I did her hair and sent her out the door, then I finished getting myself together, because I didn't have my appointment wasn't until like an hour or so after she had went to school. So I still had time to get myself together. So finally, excuse me, I finished getting myself all together, did my little Instagram pictures, did my little video, and went on out the door for my appointment. So all right, so y'all done heard part of the reason about why I'm tired. Now this is something else, because my appointment is part of the issue too. I'm sweating for some reason. I'm getting a flash or something, huh? It's like to turn on my little fan. So anyway, so I finished up and I went to my appointment. My husband went with me. Okay, he was off today. So we left out. No breakfast now, because I told you my routine is all off. I'm out the bed straight in the shower. Usually I'm out the bed, coffee, breakfast, that whole thing. So anyway, so I go to my eye appointment. Okay, it was time for my yearly eye checkup and all that kind of stuff. Well, honey, you know how they put them drops in your eyes. Now, mind you, I'm already tired, okay, because I went to bed at 1 o'clock, had to get up at 5. Well, ended up getting up 6:30, but still, that wasn't enough sleep. Okay, so I'm already tired from that, okay. Then I have a cold. Y'all already know the last 2 days or so I've been coming on here letting y'all know, excuse me, I do have a cold, but the show must go on, okay? All right, so on top of that, I have a cold, okay? And you already know when you have like a head cold, because it's more of a head cold. I don't really have a cough. It's more like a draining from the nose. When it first started off, I had the little scratchy throat, the nose thing. Now it's the scratchy throat is gone. I just have this nose thing going on. And now my nose is just like running and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sniffing. Oh, and I'm sneezing now. So, well, anyway, whenever you got anything that's clogging up here in your head, that comes down on your eyes, especially your sinuses. So it feels like a weight on my eyes because of the cold. It's like I'm all congested all up in here, and it's just like it's weighing on me. So between being tired, having this cold, and sneeze, because every time I sneeze, it's just like, oh, Lord. I don't mean no harm. It's just like, oh, Lord. So those are two issues that's going on. So because I went to my doctor's, my eye appointment, they had put these drops in my eyes. And the drops is so that they could check for glaucoma. Okay? So everything was good with that. And then he asked me, could he dilate my pupils? Now, luckily my husband was with me, because I forgot that when they dilate your pupils, and he didn't even tell me. He should have asked me, was I driving? Was I alone? But maybe he saw me coming with my husband. But still, you shouldn't assume. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I had forgot that when they dilate your eyes, they put some more drops in your eyes, and then it causes your vision to be blurred. Okay. Now, when he first, I didn't remember that. So you put the drops in the eyes, you wait for a little bit, and then he come back and he look in them to see whatever something they look for when they dilate your pupils. So okay, fine. So he did what he had to do, put the drops in. I went out there so I could, pick out my frames and all that kind of stuff. So all of a sudden, the guy had asked me, well, what number can we reach you at, so that way when your glass come in, blah, 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 blah. Well, me, I don't mean no harm, but I don't be knowing my own cell phone number by heart, okay? Because I don't call myself often enough to remember it. So when he asked, well, what number can I reach you at? He said, what is your number? I said, I don't know. No, I'm just playing. I ain't say it like that. But the bottom line was that I said, oh, Lord, honey, I said, I do not know. So I pulled my phone out, because it's programmed in my phone, my own phone number. I said, child, I do not know. I said, that's a shame. So the lady that was over there getting her little, picking up glasses or whatever, she was like, well, honey, don't feel bad. I don't know my number either, because we don't call ourselves. And I said, yeah. So we all got to understand why mom ain't know her number, so I ain't feel too bad. So I'm looking through I pull my cell phone, I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? I couldn't see. It was like blurred. I said, wait a minute. I said, do that stuff that he put not make it. I said, oh, okay. I said, honey, that scared me. I said, because I was getting ready to say, what? I came in here and I could see. I mean, I know I couldn't see well, because I know I got issues with my eyes, honey. I need my glasses. But I knew I came in here, I couldn't see well, but as long as I got my glasses on, I'm good. And I said, wait a minute. I said, dude, I'm dry. He said, yeah, it will make your vision blurred. And I said, well, how long that's going to be going on? He said, for about an hour. I said, oh, okay. So I had to, I was able to see, my cell number. I said, sir, can you look here and see what my number, because I do not know. I cannot see this. So he wrote the number down and everything. So I went and picked out my glasses. I had to go back in the back so that man can look in my eye after that spray, that drops that he put in there had sat. He had to look and make sure everything was good. So everything was good with that. So we left. So it was like we was riding. So we was going, we had to make one stop. And then we had stopped to get something to eat, so so we could come back home. Now, at first, my husband was like, well, we can just sit out in the car and eat, and, and then we'll just go home. I said, no, honey. I said, I don't mean no harm. I'm so tired. I said, after I eat this food, I know I'm going to sleep. I said, we're going to go home and eat. And that way, after I eat, if I want to just fall out, I'm going to fall out, because that's what's going to happen after I eat. So he was like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go home and eat. So, honey, on the way home, okay, I was going to sleep. So I was telling my husband, I said, I wonder if that stuff, because it was just like all of a sudden, I started feeling really drained. Now, I know I was still tired from last night and everything. But, I mean, I just really started feeling drained. And I didn't know if it was from, because I had, started sneezing a lot more than usual. I didn't know if it was from that. Or if it was just a combination of not enough rest, the cold. And then I was like, boo, do you think them drops make you sleepy? Because my eyes feel real heavy. And he was like, well, I don't know. I said, I need to call up here and find out, do them drops make you sleepy or something? I said, because I feel extremely sleepy. Like, this didn't feel like just oh, well, I didn't get enough sleep last night and I got a call. No, I feel like drained. So I ain't called yet to find out, but honey, yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's what the deal is on me looking high, even though I'm not high. Okay, I have three issues going on, and I've explained all three of them in the part one and part two. So yeah. All right, y'all. So let me get off of here, and I'm gonna come back because I was supposed to be doing a tag. I did part one, and that was supposed to initially be a tag. Now I'm on part two. I'm gonna get to this tag, okay? So the next video will definitely be a tag, and I'm gonna finish this hand. I finished this hand, but the reason why I haven't started on this hand yet, y'all, is because see, I'm right-handed, okay? So I can easily polish my right hand, okay? No problem. Now, I can do my left hand. I can polish my right hand with my left hand. I mean, it's not as good as I can do this side, but I can do it. But being as though my vision is still blurred, honey, my vision is still blurred. When I try to read something, I'm like, the heck? Okay. It's still blurred. So I'm already not all that great with using my left hand to polish. And then to try to do it and make sure that I don't get out the corners and stuff, my vision is really blurred right now. So I said, I'm not going to try that right now. Because if I do, like now, I don't really know if I'm out of order here. Because it's kind of blurry. Okay? So I don't know. This could be a hot mess. I wouldn't know it. But I know it can't be as much of a hot mess as it would be if I tried to use this hand and do this with blurry vision. I ain't going to do that. So I'm still working on my nails. Okay? Honey, I'm telling you, it is a job. Okay? To keep it all together. Okay, a woman's job is hard. Just keeping yourself glamorized is a job. Any woman that fixes herself up on a regular basis will be able to contest to the fact that it is not easy to glamorize yourself and keep it that way all day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not easy. Okay, because you know you got to do touch-ups. And the only touch-up that I do all day is pretty much my lips. And that's only because, you know, from eating or if you talk too much, whatever. And I like to, if I'm going to have my lips done, I want them done. I don't want no half on half or, no. If I eat and I mess it up, okay, I want to fix it. Or not have it on at all. So I don't have to touch up anything else. Usually once I do my makeup, once I do my hair, that's good. It's usually just my lipstick. But still, it's not as easy to just be comfortable and laying around when you this glamorized. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you basically got to sleep like this to take a nap. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wake up and still look like something because your day ain't finished. You know, I still got to come back and do a few videos. Okay, I'm not going to keep on fixing up all this. Was a lot of work. So I want to try to keep it together so that when I'm ready to, excuse me, y'all. Hello? Hello? I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I saw the number show up on my TV screen. Honey, them 1-800 numbers call my phone, my house phone, all day long, okay? And so I turns the ringer off, but see, we have it programmed in our remote control that when the phone rings, the caller ID will show up on the television. So that way you ain't got to get up and go look at the phone to see who it is. If you watch a TV, you could just chill. It'll come up on the screen. So even though my ringer off, I happened to look over at the TV and it was a number showing up. And all day long, I'm just sick of it, honey. Well, anyway, y'all, that's enough of my issues. I'm getting ready to get off of here because this is just going on too long. All right, y'all, the next video for sure, honey, is going to be a tag, okay? So follow me on Instagram, y'all. All you have to do is type in I's Married Now, and you'll get all mama's pictures, okay? I post every day on Instagram. So go on over there and follow me, and you'll get to see all my pictures, okay? And hit subscribe, honey, and you'll get all mama's shows, okay? All my video shows, honey, right in your email inbox, straight in your channel feed, okay? All right, now, y'all have yourselves a good evening, and honey, tune in to the next video that I do, okay? If it's the Lord's will, okay? Because we ain't going to do nothing now unless it's His will, okay? So if it's His will for me to come back and do a video, I'll come back and do a video. If it's His will for you to see a video of mine, then you will see, okay? So let's all, you know, get on in there together with this and agree that it's only His will, okay? Not ours. All right, y'all. Goodbye.